Tough, it's not talking tough. Being tough is being able to be yourself in any environment where you feel comfortable. Because as you go out and you do more, you notice there's going to be places that it's more difficult, more challenging. You're going to meet people who are more aggressive. You don't have to be aggressive and you don't have to be violent. But it is important that you're able to be yourself no matter where you're at. If you're in a response of fear, difficulty, and holding back, then you're not going to be able to be the best that you can be. If you want to be tough, we have to notice what creates tough people. Tough people are the ones that are able to keep going. They're able to stay where they're at. They're able to be who they are. They're not stuck there, held back by something that's challenging or something they don't like. They look for a solution. They look for what's going to get this sorted. Whenever I say about being tough, you have to notice the big difference between not going out and seeking aggression, but rather being able to do what you want to do regardless of the circumstances. Once you have that handled, then we have to look at what's made the difference in life. I watch this society currently. I'm seeing men constantly. I can't see, other than their man and woman, I can't see a difference in lifestyle, in habits, and what they want, and what they do, what they want to create. They're stuck there doing the same stuff over and over again. If you were to follow the average man and the average woman, unfortunately, it's usually jammies, Netflix, poor quality food, go out once or twice a week, a couple of friends and a bit of alcohol. How are you supposed to be tough? How are you supposed to be able to go out there and take charge of your life if that's what's been fueling you? The more you go out there and do stuff that challenges you, betters you, strengthens you, makes you more fierce, makes you more aware, makes you know who you are, what you want to do, makes you able to say, this is okay, that's not okay. Until you go out there and you do that stuff that gives you that ability, then you have no hope ever in this lifetime of ever being able to actually be tough, to be effective. Most people out there, whenever they really get to say what they want to say, they want to know, how can I be tough enough to do what I want to do, to be myself? Because most people aren't. Most people have to fake it. Most people have to look like it. Whenever you don't have to do that, that's freedom. We don't live in a world where it's always going to be okay. It's up to you to make the difference. You have to go out there and strengthen yourself. You have to go out there and better yourself. As we look back in our history, what real men were, they were tough, they were aggressive, they took charge, they got stuff sorted, they had solutions, or they made solutions. Now it's just complain, worry, hope. That's not going to create a tough person. You need to be tough if you're working towards something. And there's no way you're watching this video if you're not. But I'm preparing you now in advance. You want to be ahead of that stuff. Whenever I say work out, whenever I say do a martial art, whenever I say eat healthy, whenever I say stay hydrated, you got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be tough on yourself. You do have to say what's right and what's wrong. When you make mistakes, you got to know you've made a mistake. It's not okay to say it's all right. It's not okay to say I'm going to eat differently today because I feel like it. Stay on the course that you're currently going, and as you do that, then you'll get the results. Being tough is not something that happened in a day. A lot of people think you get to a certain age and you just magically change. That's not what happens. You continuously do stuff that creates who you are, and then you're able to do the things that most people can't. That's what real freedom is. When we look around in life and we look at the ones that had freedom, it was the people that continuously did the stuff that got results. Everybody else wasn't willing to do the work, wasn't willing to discipline themselves, wasn't willing to stay focused, and they end up with the shit heap that they've created. If you want to do something different, which I know you do, then you got to do all those things I've mentioned. It does require you to be tough on yourself. It does require you, again, what are the main things I've said? Your group of friends in life, everything I've mentioned in the video, the health, the workouts, the martial arts, but then those other things, the friends out there that you choose, the work that you choose, the balance that you have, all these things are adding up to who you are. So you want to go out there and be tough. Not aggressive, being tough in life, because currently we're getting hit with criticisms, getting hit with people who are being difficult, people that want to cause you harm, people, etc. The list goes on. It's up to you to say, this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm going to do it, and then the rest is just whatever happens. That's going to be your freedom. That's going to be your effectiveness. That's going to be your value in life.